Hello, guys, and welcome to the Moon Pools podcast. I am Marv, and we are going to be highlighting the new moon in Virgo taking place on September the 14th. If you are catching this podcast via Readings by Marvelous Madame Tarot, thank you. If you are catching it via the Marvelous Enlightenment channel, thank you for being a loyal listener. And let's go ahead and get started. So if this is your first time here, I am going to go a little bit into this particular moon. I am going to break down everything from a by sign basis. And then we're going to go into the video version of this audio video podcast where I will be doing a pull. And that is pulling a card from a choice deck. Each particular moon, I choose something different. And you're just going to have to wait and see what I choose for this one. So that is how it works. Everything is time stamped in the description box and in the pinned comment for your viewing pleasure. I want to say that if you are listening and watching this, you should approach this from a rising sun sign perspective. I believe that when we start talking about other planets, or if you have this natally, but if we start talking about other things and it gets too overcomplicated, so if you know your rising or your sun, listen for that. And we begin the Virgo season, new moon in Virgo right now. So Virgo season is in full effect, and the sun is shedding light on everything from your current routines to your daily devotions. Where have you been investing your time and energy, guys? What can you improve or simplify in order for things to run smoothly? There is a magical new moon headed our way, and this one is especially productive, at least when considering the astrology surrounding it. So, however, before we discuss the energy of this new moon, let's take a closer look at this lunar phase, as well as the essence of the methodical Virgo. So deeply elusive yet remarkably fertile, the new moon takes place every month when the sun conjuncts the moon, which is when both luminaries meet at the exact same degree of a zodiac sign. Okay, this kicks off a brand new lunar cycle while presenting us with an opportunity to start again with a clean slate. As you may remember, the moon represents our innermost feelings, sense of security, and emotional landscape. Luna can also represent our upbringing, living space, family dynamic, and sense of nurture. Moreover, the moon's lack of visibility reminds us to hold space for stillness, reflection, and contemplation. There is magic and fertility in this energy. The more you present you are, the more present you are, thought it was going somewhere else. The more present you are, the more you are likely to manifest. Each zodiac sign has a superpower and a shadow side. The light cannot exist without the dark, and the dark cannot exist without the light. So on that note, when reflecting on the essence of the Mercury ruled Virgo, there are high vibrational energies that are accessible to each of us as the power of analysis, mindfulness, purification, and resourcefulness is here. On the dark side, Virgoan energy can be overly critical, emotionally repressed, or striving for perfection to the point of obsession. For reference on the area of life that's energetically influenced by the methodical Virgo, check the astrological house belonging to this mutable earth sign in your birth chart. After all, everyone has a little bit of each zodiac sign in their chart, so never ever disregard the 12 astrological houses. I digress. September's new moon will renew itself in 21 degrees of the dutiful Virgo on the 14th at exactly 9:40 p.m. Eastern time. So for Pacific, that's going to be 7:40 Eastern today. Again, be sure to check where this is in your birth chart, as this is the energy focal point for the new moon and the area of your life where the cosmos is encouraging you to start anew. In addition to the supportive aspects surrounding the lunation, Mercury, Virgo's ruling planet and celestial ruler of this lunation, will station direct the following day, okay, which is equivalent to supercharging this new moon with fertility and momentum. With that being said, this is a good time to reflect on what you're hoping to manifest and commit to it this time, okay? Consider both higher and lower vibration of Virgo. Where are you being overly critical as opposed to being grounded? Or on another note, what needs to be analyzed and organized in order for you to see the results that you seek? The new moon is also harmonizing with the change maker Uranus, which is definitely a good thing, where things get a little bit interesting. For instance, Uranian energy is disruptive, innovative, and surprising. So in addition to the flashes of intuitive insight that you may receive at this time, this electric synergy could trigger a series of events that could ultimately liberate you. The same goes for those who are seeking new opportunities or perhaps brainstorming on ways to streamline your current processes. A positive breakthrough is loading. I love it. All right, we're about to break out into the all signs. We're going to start with Aries suns and Aries rising. How can you maximize your productivity levels, Aries? With September's new moon in Virgo touching down in your mindful sixth house of health, day-to-day affairs, and acts of service, you are presented with the energy and focus to commit to a solid plan of action. This could revolve around your health habits, work colleagues, and or your general well-being. But Luna's trine to the change maker Uranus adds a layer of shock, spontaneity, and excitement. Expect unexpected breakthroughs, specifically within regards to your creature comforts and approach to your daily devotions. Aries, your new moon affirmation is, I abandon negative habits and choose to take positive action. I set myself free from what is unhealthy for me. We move on to Taurus and Taurus rising. Your meticulous passion projects are being brought to the forefront this lunation, Taurus. Luna will renew itself in Virgo, bringing fertility and momentum to your expressive fifth house of creativity, hobbies, romance, and self-expression. Got any hands-on experience you want to cultivate? Well, this lunation will also harmonize with rebellious Uranus in your chart, which can inspire you to work on everything from your personal branding to your social media presence. Surprising insight could lead to unexpected results and breakthroughs, even if this requires you to approach things from an unconventional perspective. Taurus, suns and risings. Your new moon affirmation is as follows. I have the bandwidth and mental stamina to make room for people, places, and things that bring me joy. We move on to Gemini and Gemini rising. Cleanliness is next to godliness, Gemini. Renewing itself in your mercurial sibling sign, Virgo, the new moon will ignite your cozy fourth house of home, family, innermost feelings, and emotional foundations, whether logistically or in terms of your overall sense of security. This lunation is providing you with the resourceful energy needed to improve and or simplify your current situation. And though you're likely to prioritize what is most practical, Luna's trine to freedom-loving Uranus adds a layer of shock and unconventionality to the mix. So be sure to keep an open mind as you're setting yourself free in the process. Gemini, suns and risings, your new moon affirmation is as follows. My home is peaceful, my home is peaceful, sanctuary. My environment supports happiness and well-being. We move on to Cancer and Cancer rising. Indulge your curiosities, especially those with potential Cancer collective. This is especially true when considering the new moon in Virgo, as it will shake up your mental, stimulating third house of communication, immediate surroundings, and general miscellaneous. What are you currently focused on? What's been taking up space in your mind? Others of you may consider taking on a new skill, but Luna's trine to the change maker Uranus in your 11th house of social media, future visions and sense of belonging in the world could surprise you with an unexpected opportunity in the process. So don't be afraid to shift your approach, as there will be a change in perspective. Cancer, suns, and risings, your new moon affirmation is as follows. Taking small steps each day brings me closer to achieving big goals. I value my skills and knowledge. We move on to Leo and Leo rising. Your finances and sense of security are under a microscope, Leo. With Luna renewing itself in Virgo in your stability-seeking second house of comfort, money, and values, you're being presented with a clean slate where you can create solutions that improve and ground this area of life. Does your budget need to be modified? What makes you feel secure? In any event, the new moon will harmonize with change maker Uranus via your 10th house of authority, parenting, career ventures, and reputation in the world, adding a surprising factor to this chapter that can catch you off guard but liberate you in the process. Leo, suns, and risings, your new moon affirmation is as follows. I embrace what's best for me and my future, and I am committed to a fruitful and positive lifestyle. We move on to the stars of the show. That's Virgo and Virgo rising. This one is for you, Virgo, dear. As many of you know, new moons are remarkably fertile and auspicious, let alone when both the sun and moon are joining forces in your sign. Methodical and dutiful, the moon will renew itself in your sign, which is the equivalent to a cosmic makeover. Whether physically or in terms of your emotional landscape, this is the opportunity not only to work on yourself, but also to claim autonomy in the process. You're incredibly self-aware at this time, and the moon's harmonious trine to rebel Uranus takes your personal glow up a step further. A new belief system and or philosophy could that you take on could bring results, but also trigger a ripple shock in your immediate surroundings. Virgo, suns, and risings, your new moon affirmation is as follows. I am an eternal student of the universe. My truth is rooted in my identity. We move on to Libra and Libra rising. Take a moment to go within and check in with yourself, Libra collective. A new moon will ignite your secretive 12th house of closure, dreams, inhibitions, and all things behind the scenes, evoking the desire to retreat and spend time in solitude. Sleep hygiene goals, whether it be catching up on rest or partaking in spiritual pursuits, this lunation is presenting you with the opportunity to introspect and recharge your energy. Luna will also harmonize with rebellious Uranus via your intimate 8th house of mergers, joint ventures, and shared resources, bringing emphasis to the connections and entanglements that could have been keeping your energy stagnant. Libra suns and Libra risings, your new moon affirmation is as follows. I am grateful for the opportunity to recharge and renew my life. It is safe for me to let go. We move on to Scorpio suns and Scorpio risings. Fine-tuning your goals never felt so good, Scorpio. This is especially true when considering this month's new moon in methodical Virgo, as it will bring fertility and momentum to your visionary 11th house of friendship, future deals, and community affairs, and your sense of belonging in the world. So whether you're contemplating the next steps in your career and looking for guidance, or perhaps looking to collaborate in a social endeavor, you have the strategy, celestial support, and mental focus needed to achieve the goals. This could also revolve around a new beginning with family and friends, and a shocking trine to change maker Uranus in your relationship sector enlivens the energy. Scorpio suns and risings, your new moon affirmation is as follows. I am worthy of loyal friends and connections, and I am committed to seeing progress. We move on to Sagittarius sun and rising. What's stopping you from taking the lead, Sagittarius? The moon will renew itself in methodical Virgo, bringing fertility and new beginnings to your bossy 10th house of authority, career ventures, and reputation in the world. Reflect on your strategy and goals. What can you improve and or simplify in order to become more effective? This could revolve around your public image, while others of you could tap into a new sense of authority. Moreover, this lunation will harmonize with changemaker Uranus via your 6th house of responsibility, daily rituals, and due diligence, which could in turn surprise you with new alternatives in your daily routine. New moon, new approach. Sagittarius, suns and risings, your new moon affirmation is as follows. I am capable, responsible, and self-reliant. I have the mindset to create the lifestyle that I crave. We move on to Capricorn and Capricorn rising. Practice makes perfect, and perfect makes perfection. Capricorn. Although you're no stranger to being ambitious, September's new moon in Virgo is here to help you ground your long-term goals and plans for the future. Renewing itself via your 9th house of expansion, education, unknown territory, and self-discovery, you're being called to take a closer look at the shadow side of your belief systems and personal philosophies, and there are infinite opportunities being presented to you at this time. Keep in mind that the moon will simultaneously harmonize with the change maker Uranus via your 5th house of love, creativity, passion projects, and self-expression. This is highlighting some of the talents, skills, and abilities that you've kept dormant. So don't close yourself off. Capricorn sun and rising, your new moon affirmation is as follows. I am confident and resilient. I thrive in situations where I am authentic and committed to my truth. We move on to Aquarius and Aquarius rising. Themes of power, including your intimate dealings, are being emphasized under this lunation, Aquarius. The moon will renew itself in meticulous Virgo via your 8th house of mergers, taxes, and shared resources, making it a wonderful time to introspect relationship dynamics, while others of you put plans in place for the sake of security. This area of your life is equally sensitive as it is particular, so consider this opportunity to simplify things moving forward. On another note, this new moon will harmonize with your ruler, Uranus, adding a layer of shock and excitement to the mix, specifically within regards to your home, family, and emotional foundation. Aquarian suns and risings, your new moon affirmation is as follows. I gently surrender that which does not make me feel safe, and I am committed to my sense of security. And last but certainly not least, we move on to Pisces and Pisces rising. Work on the dynamic of your partnerships, Pisces. Whether personally or professionally, this lunation is asking you to reconsider your approach to others. For instance, the moon is renewing itself via your committed 7th house of agreements, compromise, and significant others, which in turn provides you with a clean slate to start again. That said, there may be a few tweaks to make this within this connection. Okay? I'll say that again. That said, there may be a few tweaks to make within this connection, but you have the celestial support to create a practical plan. Also, Luna will harmonize with Uranus via your 3rd house of immediate surroundings, which means there is a series of unexpected epiphanies that could come to light sporadically while communicating. Pisces suns and Pisces risings, your new moon affirmation is as follows. I value the commitments I have made to others, but there's always room for improvement. Okay, and that concludes everything for the audio version of this podcast. Again, everything you guys need to know will be time-stamped and in the description box and the pinned comment for you. And I will see you in the video version of this audio video podcast. Bye, guys. Hello, guys, and welcome. This is going to be the video version of the new moon in Virgo audio video podcast. Hello, hello. And of course, as usual, we always start out with the power wish. This is what I recommend. And I've been doing my Moon's Pools podcast using this book now. I want to say for a better part of 6 months. I do list the link in the description if you want to buy the book and go along. It has a lot of good information in it. I've been doing this for a while with this book. The previous way I used to teach it a different way. But then when I came across this book, I changed my mind. Hope the lighting is okay. I did not get any candles going. I'm in the middle of doing other things and I've been having issues with my mic. So I hope that you guys can hear me and you can see this okay. I'm going to try to cut on a little light. Just a little. Just to make sure that looks fine. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. So Virgo is a sign that is very introspective. It can be a sign of perfection and so forth and so on. So the deck that I have chosen today is the Introspection Oracle because Virgo is a mutable earth sign and it definitely knows how to go with the flow, but it also knows how to get the party started. So that is the deck that's going to be chosen for this pool. Let's get into what the Power Wish has to say about Virgo. And here we go. So this is cultivate an environment that fosters good fortune. We are going to go directly into power wishes, okay? Virgo power wishes. Form new habits that attract good fortune with the new moon and sever ties with anything that lowers your vibration with the full moon. Obviously, we're not going to be going into the full moon today, but I'm going to read this. Virgo is the sole regulator amongst 12 signs of the zodiac. The role is to properly tidy up anything that is in disarray, in confusion, or not functioning smoothly, whether it is work, relationships, or emotions. Improving health and lifestyle habits in particular is Virgo's specialty. Don't start with me, Virgos. I'm sorry. I couldn't see that. Being healthy and keeping your body in good condition are prerequisites for attracting opportunities. When you investigate why someone's wishes aren't coming true, more often than not, they're not taking care of themselves. They may be habitually neglecting their bodies or not eating well at all. That said, humans are creatures of habit. Once something becomes a habit, I know it's difficult to change. And that's where Virgo's power wishes come in. This is where we are. When you rely on a new moon or full moon in Virgo, you'll be surprised at how easily you quit habits that aren't serving you. You may find yourself with no more urges or urges to smoke. Oh my God. Or cravings for junk food. This is because Virgo's energy helps to eliminate what's not needed. I often use Virgo's power wishes for dieting. Both the full moon and the new moon are effective for this. Virgo helps you regulate not only your physical health, but also your mental and emotional health. If you are struggling to let go of a psychological trauma or negative emotions, use the Virgo full moon power wish to release them. All right. Now we are going to get a little bit more specific and we are going to talk about some of the things that we need to do with this particular moon. And we're going to start right here. So let me get the pointer, my wand. A Virgo new moon helps you get your work done quickly, fulfill a role that is required of you, gain recognition and trust from others, skillfully support your superiors, elevate things to the level of perfection, take the best course of action for a situation, make it a habit to declutter and tidy up, take good care of yourself and get back into the groove, improve your physical condition, achieve a healthy body weight, succeed in the medical health succeed in medical, healthcare, or healing arts fields. With anything related to stomach, intestines, and digestion. Inquiries from the universe to help you find clues when you don't know what to write. This is what every chapter has, which is very good information. In what ways do you want to, or do you like to be of service to others? What are your strengths? What is something that you need? What is something that you tend to neglect? What concerns you in terms of your health? And how would you like to take better care of yourself? Beautiful. That's my page marker back there. All right, so we're going to get into the wishes. And again, I am not going to be giving you the new moon anchoring statements. Again, I'm going to, at some point, do an anchoring statement video, so I do not have to keep going back over it because I like to get through the book. So at some point, I'm going to do a whole video that you can reference back to. I have not gotten around to that yet. So if you can go back, I want to say 3 moons ago, if you have the time, you can figure that out, okay? And we're going to keep moving. The top 3 wish examples that are likely to come true with a moon, with a Virgo new moon. Remember, with the new moons, you have to put I intend. So I intend to finish my daily desk work in the morning and focus on sales in the afternoon. I intend to offer a thoughtful and skilled support to my boss at all times. I intend to eat better and improve my health. And these are some of the recommended Power Wish keywords: service, time, health, conscious, competent, pure, be helpful. And each one of those words will assist in that as well. I'm not going to read that because I like to get into the Power Wish examples for you guys. So, as it pertains to romantic relationships and partnerships, I intend to support Sam in his life and be the best partner. I intend to meet an attractive partner at my new job and for us to become the perfect married couple that everyone envies. In career and business, I intend to become a certified herbalist within 2 years and open up a salon that combines herbal medicines with aromatherapy. I intend to find a new position at a major accounting firm within 6 months and learn on the job. As far as finances, I intend to get certified in user experience design before the end of the year and get a promotion and a raise. I intend to save $700 every month starting this month for my wedding. That's a good goal. Habits. I intend to be more punctual, always operating 5 minutes ahead of schedule. That's a really good one, guys. I went for 15 and now it's a habit. From this moment on, I intend to swiftly get rid of things that I don't use. I had to do that too. Personality-wise, I intend to actively choose people that help me grow in my work and personal life instead of taking the easy way out. I intend to finish all my work perfectly without cutting corners, no matter how difficult it is. As far as health and beauty, I intend to stop snacking on junk food and eat dried fruit and other helpful food instead. I intend to skip dinner on the day of the new moon every month, giving my stomach a break and bringing my body back into balance. I like that one. Uh-oh, I don't want these to start toppling. And we are going to put the page there and start on this last one. So miscellaneousness. Oh my God. I'm not even about to start because I'm nervous because this is a Virgo video. Miscellaneous. Gee. I intend to get plenty of sleep, especially when I am busy, keeping my body in optimal condition. I intend to improve my grooming and speech in order to make a good impression on my customers. I love that. So we're going to go ahead and go in with the introspection oracle. I'm going to give these a couple of shuffles. Everything you need will be below in the description box. And I will go ahead and make sure that I timestamp as I always do. Okay. I'm just going to give these a couple more just to ensure that they are all together. I chose this deck. I use this deck in practice, but, this is a really good deck that was created. And every time I use it, I mean to post her. I'm going to have to do it whenever I do this. Post you guys so you guys can go and purchase it if you want. All right. One more. Okay, we're broke. Let me just do one more. All right. All right, we're moving into Aries. And Aries rising. Actually, for the moon pools, I'm so used to reading the zodiacs from a sun and rising perspective. This is for the Aries collective. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, it really doesn't matter. So in the podcast version, when I am speaking very specifically with zodiacs, I'm talking about it from the sun and rising perspective. But in the video version, it doesn't matter where you have Aries in your chart, okay? I'm complicated, but so are you. Okay. All right. Well, this is for Taurus. This is for Taurus. Don't give up until it's time to give up. You'll know. Wow. Love that. This is for Gemini. Thank you. 1 second. It failed, guys. There we go. Who loved you on the days you didn't love yourself? Uh-oh. Okay. Making you think. This is for Cancer. Everything means something. Okay. This is for, okay, Leo. Just tell me. And this was in reverse. Now, I really don't read reversals. It came out in reverse. And I'm thinking that you're upside down with that thought. You don't know whether you want to know. Some of you guys, you may want to know, and then some of you guys may not. So I'm thinking that whatever this just tells me pertains to, you're still on the fence about whether you want to know something. This is for Virgo. What do we have for Virgo? Thank you. Never devote yourself to a ghost. Wow. Okay. This is for Libra. That came right out. Lost time changes everything big time. Lost time changes everything big time. Wow. Scorpio. That went right into my arm. Sometimes distance is dangerous, but it can also be a blessing. Sometimes distance is dangerous, but it can also be a blessing. That is for sure. Sagittarius. Is it foolish to still have hope? Wow. That's interesting. Is it foolish to still have hope? Capricorn. If someone won't answer your questions, they probably have something to hide. Ooh. If someone won't answer your questions, they probably have something to hide. Aquarius. All right. What you're doing isn't the same as how you're doing. Ooh, nice. What you're doing isn't the same as how you're doing, if that isn't the truth. And finally, Pisces. I'm unable to untangle a thing. I am unable to untangle a thing. These are your introspection oracle, new moon in Virgo introspection oracle cards. I will link those phrases down for you. You look at this, you've watched the video, you saw me take the card out. What exactly does that mean to you? What does that mean to you? Okay. Your videos are delayed this week. I've had issues with my mic. Okay. The videos from September the 5th, The weekly energy readings from September 10th through September 17th are love readings, and they will be extended. Some of them are done, but again, Mercury retrograde is still kicking my butt, although it ends, I believe, tomorrow. It's still in post retro. So I've still had a lot of issues on my end. Everything will be uploaded. Don't worry about it. And we'll get back on track. Thank you so much for watching this, guys. This concludes the new moon in Virgo audio video podcast. And I will see you in the next one when we do it again. Bye-bye.